Yes, mates. First thing, guys, I need to do you guys a big apology. Some of you know that I was here a while back and I only made a 1 minute and 1 second video because I was lazy. I know I'm lazy, I'm an arsehole for it. And people have said to me, oh, the Bumpy Tracey Massive is a bit slow and a bit boring. So we're going to pretend we're in 2003 and we're just going to pretend it never happened, the original, and we're going to try and make this one a lot better. So we've lost 20 years and we're just going to go back, even though it's supposed to be season 3, it's still going to be season 3 even if we are in season 23. I want to take this time to apologise to all my followers and everything like that for not really giving you a full-on video, mate. And therefore we are going to explore again the Bumpy Tracey Massive. I'm just going to pretend it's 20 years in the past, mate, and you're all going to forget about it and just let me get away with it. So yeah, we're going to explore Bumpy Tracey Massive, mate. But before we do anything, mate, I am having my fair trade iced coffee, veganism, vegetarian, co-operative, green, fake-looking, mint packaging iced coffee, because you always know, mate, I'm like a slave to these things, mate, and I love them. So after that, I'm then going to go and explore the town, and yeah, I've already found a co-op, and hey, co-ops are everywhere these days, and go and have a little adventure around the town to see what I can get up to in my adventures, mate. So, mate, so I have my fag. I'll give you a bit of the history lesson on the BTM Massive, mate, Bumpy Tracey Massive. Originally it was called Bumpy Tracey, mate. Bumpy Tracey, mate, because, you know, basically some guy got on top of Tracey, gave her the bumpy bumpies, mate, and it was called Bumpy Tracey, but they thought it wasn't suitable for kids, so they changed it to Bovey Tracey, mate. Not to be confused with Bubby Sounds, it is Bovey Tracey. Tracey was a bit of a slut, to be fair, mate. She had about 15, 20 kids, and pretty much slept with most of the town, mate. It's what some people would definitely call a slag. But we won't talk about that, mate, because we've got to come at this all friendly so it doesn't offend people and things like that. So yeah, that pretty much why it's called Bumpy Tracey is now Bumpy Tracey, mate. Bumpy Tracey, mate, you know. So we're going to go and investigate the shops next, mate, and see what's going on up there, innit? So mates, I'm gonna look at the shops next, mate, and see what's happening at the old shops, mate. So we ain't too far from here, from Newton Abbot, Lustley, Morton Hampstead, and the town centre shops. Yeah, so I'm probably going to have a little look around the shops, see what happens. I don't think there's many shops here, but we will try now, mate. Go for it, come. So mate, that was awkward. I think you thought I was going to go across the road. Why did the Mugsey cross the road, mate, to get to the shops on the other side? Alright, mate, we're going to go and hit the shops now, mate. Thank you! And see what's happening. Mate, that is one hungry frog down there, mate. Look at that, he's got a pumpkin to eat, mate, and he's already in a human being, mate, and a couple of spiders. Oh. Yeah, well, mate, good for him. Right, we ain't going that way yet, mate. We ain't going down there yet, mate. That's where the dogging area is, mate, and I'm not talking taking dogs for a walk, mate. I'm talking, you know, where people are going to go a bit Bumpy Tracey, if you get what I mean, mate. Proper, you know, it's like, alright, shagger, mate, literally, and it does happen, mate. Over here, mate, we've got the co-op. Yes, mate, even Bumpy Tracey has a co-op, even the BTM has a co-op. Proper, some of my favourite drinks in there, mate. I can't fault them one little bit. My chocky ice chocolate cone milkshakes. Ice, baby. Yeah, so you've got like a couple of like the old charity shops here, mate. The Mare and Folk Sanctuaries for one, and you've got the hospice shop up here, and you've got a couple of estate agents, mate. But then again, I ain't paying that much for a house, mate. I'm not that rich, mate, or am I? Yeah, mate. So let me see. Just gonna have a little gander on the town centre, mate, which is where I am now, and see what's happening down here. Whether there's any adventures to be had. To be fair, mate, this is the kind of place that you would take your great grandmother or your grandmate. Isn't too much up here. It's just It's a small area, mate. It's a nice little place, don't get me wrong, you know, it's but it's not too much here, mate. You have to go down to the NA Massive, mate, if you're going to find some real adventures here, mate, I tell you. This branch is now closed, but your options are still open, mate. You've got a bank of coins down here, mate, I tell you, I wouldn't get my money. Well, let me see. I think there's a couple more shops up here. We'll have a look. The patchwork and quilling fabrics. So, a new image. So, hair salon. What have we got up here then? I don't think we've got too much up here. Something's called the gallery. Posh paws. Oh yes, a bit of a trim, please. You know, kind of thing. It sounded so Kemp when I said that then. Again, we still think I'm Kemp anyway, mate. And there's a bus, mate. I like buses. Do you like buses? See, mate. Bus, mate. 39 bus. I think it's 39, mate. That goes to Newton Abbot Massive, mate. Cuts through High Week Massive, mate. There's a bookshop there, though, mate. If you like reading a bit of books, depending on what you want to read, mate, really. Oh, mate, so there's not too many shops up here, to be fair, mate. I mean, I'm pretty much at the end now, and I've got a Bovey Tracey fish and chip bar that's blatantly not open till like 4:30 this afternoon, mate. I did find this though. It's pretty cool. It's like a nun, mate. A nun with a bird. And she's got a cross, mate. It's actually a proper cross with me if you knew what I was like, mate. You know how much of a sinner I am, though. So, yeah, mate, you're gonna have a little walk back down the way we just came, mate, and see if there's anything I've missed. But it's not that adventurous down here, mate. I'm not that ambiguous to go and, like, you know, randomly end up somewhere I shouldn't, mate. But I'll have a look round, mate, because I can. But ain't a lot going on, innit? Confusion part of the day, mate. I saw these boxes, I thought they were for free. And then it says, please, can we have more clear cardboard bin bags? Thank you. Well, I guess they think they're Father Christmas or something like that. I grant you bin bags. No, didn't work, mate. I tried to like magically make some bin bags appear, mate, and it didn't. They can't really ask for more than that, mate. You see, so back down to the bottom, mate, and we will have a little adventure down the bottom again. But doesn't seem to be too much going on, mate. But there's not even a bus there waiting for me to get me out of the area, mate. But I want to have a bit more of a look round the area for 64, mate. 64 cafe and kitchen. Got to be better when Nintendo 64 come out. Has to be. That's a good console next time. Very good console, but I haven't played it in ages. Do miss Super Mario 64 though, mate. And got, what was it, 120 stars. 121 if you include the secret one.